About a year ago, these started to appear on the streets of Los Angeles and also other major cities around North America and now the world. You don't have these in Stockholm yet, I don't think. You do? Well, there you go. Brilliant. You know what these are, right? Now, here, of course, the next 6 months, probably not that cool. But in the summer, these are awesome. They radically change the way a city thinks, actually. They radically change the way a city operates. And if you have thousands of these, which we do in Los Angeles right now, the local councils have to start thinking about the way the roads work, because they have to put in more bike lanes, because more and more people are using these. Now, this is really cool, because this leads us on to the next stage of the technological revolution. Here is a picture of my daughter, she's the one at the top, walking to school, being followed by her robot. The robot is a Lumo. It's a prototype robot from Segway. Now, you may recognize this. If you have a Segway, if you may have seen some of those Segways, they're about this high, and you can stand on them, and you can ride them around. Well, Segway, who make those, also have a robotics arm, and they make a robot that uses the same self-balancing technology. Now, why is this interesting? Well, this contains all of those technologies that were in the hoverboards and all of the technologies that were in the mopeds and the Lime and the Bird and all those scooters. Adds in artificial intelligence, which has doubled and doubled in power every year, adds in computer vision. And so we can stand on this and we can ride it around, and then when I step off it, I can turn around and I can talk to it. And I can say, Lumo, that's its name, hey Lumo, follow me, and it goes, beep, beep, I will follow you now. And then when I walk down the street, it follows behind me. Or it follows behind Ripley, my daughter. Now this is pretty useful, because it means I can take her to school every morning on one of these robots. But it's also incredibly useful, because when I go shopping, I can ride the robot to the shops, and then on the way home, I can buy a coffee, put all the shopping on the side of the robot, and walk home, and the robot will follow me. Now, why am I telling you this, other than to tell you that I've got a robot and you don't? Ha, ha, ha. Why am I telling you this? Well, this is because as futurists, you have to think about these implications of these technologies for the next, 2, 5, 25 years. What are the implications? Well, the first implication is this stuff already exists. Which means that if today you look at that and you go, well, that's a bit rubbish, next year it'll be twice as good or half the price. The year after that, twice as good or half the price. The year after that, twice as good and half the price, again and again and again. Which means in 3 or 4 or 5 years' time, those things will be incredibly cheap and pretty good. And then you start thinking, well, what are the use cases? Well, sure, crazy hipster dudes that live on the beach with tattoos and a 4-year-old, pretty useful. My grandmother, who really likes to go to the market to buy her food, but can't carry the bags anymore, super useful.